ETV Sports presents Eagan High School Wildcat Basketball. Tonight, the Wildcats take on the Shakopee Sabers.
Welcome to this edition of Eagan High School Boys Basketball. Tonight the Wildcats play Shakopee. Very good game tonight. We have two teams that are looking for a win to get them going in the playoffs. As playoffs start in about 2 weeks, I believe.
Yeah,
the tip is off right now. Here we go.
Yes, this is Eagan's second to last home game. Next Friday they'll be playing Lakeville North, and we will be here on air. I'm Jaron Cheddar.
And I'm Sam Jacobson.
We are your announcers tonight. First basket of the game is number 13, Luke Boudin. Quick start for the Sabers.
Shout out to Caden Hansen's grandma for watching this telecast. Sam's got to look for a shot early.
Yeah, Hansen had a really good game Tuesday with all his offensive rebounds. It really helped the Wildcats get a much-needed win at home against Eastview.
He had a huge game.
Among the top scorers for the Wildcats was number 13, Kazemzak. Caden Hansen, there's another offensive rebound like we just talked about.
That's perfect right there. That's what they aimed the whole game. He's not very big, but he works really hard out there.
Yeah, he's back at it right where he left off on Tuesday. Nice to see that.
Whoa,
that's a circus shot. Oh my.
I have no idea how that went. Wow. I mean, that was something to witness right
He
there.
must be practicing those in practice because you can't hit that on your own. That is crazy.
I've not seen that happen before. This year?
Ever? Here's Leiter inside drive, kicks to a chance.
Leiter's got to shoot that.
Looked like it got tripped up on the way. No foul here. Turnover on the Wildcats. Sabers ball.
Yeah, you can tell Shakopee's got a pretty small lineup out there as well. It doesn't look like size is going to be a huge factor in this game. Shakopee clearly, as they started the game with 2 jumpers, looks like they're more of a shooting team, as well as Eagan is, as they're small. Yeah,
they've made 2 mid-ranges, but they can sure shoot the 3 ball. Crisp. And that's a walk on number 13, Boudin, trying to get by 23 with a chance. Exchange of turnovers here for both teams. Here's Lucas Leiter bringing up the ball for the Wildcats.
He's really the main point guard for this team. He does all the ball handling up the court.
Zemzak, no good. Rebounded by number 5, Dravenga. Mid-range.
Another one falls.
Planks in. Number 55, Cordes.
Looks like they look for those mid-range jumpers a lot.
Yeah, they're not going to get a whole lot of inside game. The only really tall person is number 44, Katona, in for the Sabers right now. Kazemzak clanks the mid-range, gets his own rebound.
Leiter's got to shoot that. He just has to.
Yeah, that's a decent look for Leiter. Stays Wildcats ball. And you know, Leiter usually is pretty, uses patience a lot on that three-point line, or really any shot.
Yeah.
Always second guesses himself.
I think he's got a pretty good stroke. I think he's got to throw that one at the basket.
Yeah, one thing that a shooter needs is confidence. And Kazemzak stepped over the line. That'll be over and back violation.
Yeah, just a little bit of an errant pass there by a chance. Just not enough fun to get to Kazemzak.
Wildcats need to use some defense here. Shakopee scored on a lot of these early possessions.
Shakopee looks to be a driving kick type of team as well.
Yep, a lot of perimeter ball movement.
You like to see that from a small team, though.
Yep. Some dribble drive and then kick out for the shooters. Leiter playing some good defense there. Can't quite end up with the steal.
All the Eagan players right now playing really good defense. Long defensive possession, though. Got to stay down.
Katona with the ball. Pulls it out. Shakopee finally gets a somewhat decent drive. Pull up mid-range, just long. For Leninger, and rebounded by Wildcats. Here they come.
Good hustle about a chance to grab that loose ball. Got to grab a lot of them in this game.
Zemzak, left-hand layup, good.
Move.
He was really big on their win Tuesday against the Lightning.
He was a second leading scorer behind Jalen James.
Another pivotal player for the Wildcats was Kurt Olhus in that win. Short on that three was 5 Dravenga. Leiter looking to pass the ball to somebody or take it all away himself.
Oh, he gets blocked out of bounds there by Katona. Wow, he can get out.
Yeah, and it's nice for Shakopee to have a big presence inside with the length of Cordes.
There's that fadeaway jumper, as we'll call it, or the falling down jumper.
Wildcats inbound to Caden Hansen. A chance up top. Jalen James mid-range, good.
Ooh. That's going to get him going, I think. He only has to make one shot to really get himself going.
Yep, as you said in the past, Jalen, once he gets that first shot down, then he's usually pretty hot from anywhere on the field. Sometimes it takes him a while to make that initial one. The chance, good defense on Cordes. Cordes definitely taller than the chance.
Really good defense there from Hansen, tipping it away. Another thing to note tonight, too, is Shakopee's actually very young. They have 3 10th graders in their starting lineup, or sophomores.
And most of those sophomores definitely shooters.
Yes, for sure.
And the first meeting between these two, the Sabers ended up with the win, so the Wildcats trying to even up the series. Get some confidence before they head into the postseason, which starts in only a few weeks.
Good drive there with a chance to get the foul. First foul of the ball game on either team. Fouls on white number 5, Javenga. That is his first. First one is good there from Cam with chance.
Yeah, the Wildcats had a few struggles at the free throw line on Tuesday, but they made enough free throws to give them the win. We'll see how their free throw shooting ends up tonight. Long on that one. Rebounded by number 55, Cordes. Here we go. Cordes fadeaway. Just long on that, rebounded by Kazemzak. Here come the Wildcats, fast break. A chance, baseline drive. Good defense there by Katana.
A lot of good hard drives here early from Eagan. Like to see that.
A chance couldn't get all the way to the hoop, and it'll be off of him. Good defense there by the Sabers.
A pretty good move though. Into the game now for the Wildcats. Number 1, Tyler Ernst. Number 11, Cam Schmidt. Back in for Shakopee, number 22, Leninger, number 13, Boudin, and number 23, Fisher.
Wildcats get a little upgrade in size here with number 11, Schmidt.
Yep.
Number 11, Schmidt listed at 6'5" tall. Pretty long arm span as well.
Yeah, neither of these teams really have a lot of size, though. The tallest guy on each team, respectively, is 6'6" and 6'6" as well.
Good screen there by Schmidt. He sets some of the crispest screens you'll ever see. Gets a lot of looks for the Wildcats.
If that was a stat, he would be the leader.
Here's Schmidt in the post. Kicks it out to Ernst, kind of mishandled it there. Reset. Zemzak all the way, tough shot, a little long, rebounded by Schmidt. Olhus fouled on the way up. He'll shoot too.
That was a good hard drive there, drawing a lot of fouls here.
And that foul will be on number 23, Fisher. That's only his first personal foul. Yep, just gets past number 23, Fisher, on that quick right-handed drive. Really quick first step for Olhus there. Makes the first.
He's really quick with that first step. Helps be quick with that first step because then you can get by your defender and get right to the rim.
Yeah, and you got to play close to Olhus too. He's a pretty good shooter, so you kind of got to decide whether you're going to get out on him and have a contested shot or get too close and he'll go right by you.
Yeah, he's just a pretty good player overall, good all-around player.
And Olhus goes 2 for 2 at the line. Wildcats lead by 3. Three long there for number 41, Allen.
They've been giving him that shot for a while, and he finally took one just off the back iron.
Olhus, another quick first step. Ernst in the corner. Good.
Ooh.
Nice drive there by Olhus. And the kick to Ernst. Wide open 3. Nails it. Cordes with the answer.
That was a smooth looking 3 right there. It's a really fast-paced game here so far.
Ernst trying another one. Just left on that. Tipped out of bounds by the Wildcats. Sabers ball. Back into the game, number 44, Katona, for number 41, Allen.
Back in the game for the Wildcats. Here's number 14, Hansen. Going out of the game is number 11, Callum Schmidt. Pretty good start shooting here for both teams. There's a look inside.
Katona can't get it to go. Wildcat fast break. Kazemzak. Ernst corner. Nope, didn't want that one. Olhus, tip pass.
Not a very good pass there from Olhus.
Katona, nice pass to number 22, Leninger for the bucket.
That was a beautiful pass right there.
Good transition offense by the Sabers. All players for the Sabers pretty mobile and quick, can get up the floor quite easily.
Yeah, they're very fast. Both teams are very fast because without all that size, they can be quicker.
Olhus can't get that one to go. Sabers possession. Fisher in and out. Good look though.
Wildcats look to slow things down here, set up a play maybe.
A lot of perimeter movement here early in this possession. James brings it back out. Wants a reset. Good defense there by Katona.
Foul there is on white, number 13, Luke Boudin. Coming back in the game for the Sabres, number 5 and number 15, Javenga and Conan. And for the Wildcats, number 12 and number 23, Cam Chance and Lucas Leiter.
Like to see something happen from Leiter here.
Yeah.
Usually is a pretty quiet player. Nice to see him get some impact on this game. Usually he has a lot of impact, just not something that you notice a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Takes care of the ball pretty well and limits a lot of turnovers.
3 and 1 there for Olhus.
Opportunity for a 4-point play.
Don't see these very often. See right there, they closed out too late. He got the 3 and the guy ran over him, so he got the foul.
Yeah, now Olhus has the defenders right where he wants them. He can either shoot it and kind of draw the defense, or he can just go right by them, because now the defense really has to get out on them.
Back in the game for the Sabres is number 41, Allen.
And a good screen there set by LaChance.
Kind of one of those drive and kick out plays, and you can set the screen for your own player.
Yep. And Olhus converts the 4-point play.
Good start free throw shooting from the line for the Wildcats. This is a good start overall for the Wildcats.
The Sabres not doing too bad. They're still in there, only down 5 points. Mid-range from Katona. Tough shot there. Pretty highly contested there. Just uses his length to get the shot over the defender.
Yeah. At 6'5", he's about 2 inches taller than Caden Hansen.
The reach called here on number 41, Allen. It's only his first foul. However, it's the team's 5th foul. Eagan has no team fouls.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. I didn't even notice that. No one really in foul trouble, though, for the Sabres. Just fouls to pretty much reach their starting 5.
Wildcats looking for Olhus on some baseline drives. Nice
Good
pass.
Beautiful.
Nice drive by Ernst and a nice little dump pass down to 14, Hansen. Hansen really playing well these last 2 games, giving it his all.
That was a good cut there. Good hard cut there from Katona. Nice find from number 5, Javenga.
Shoot right here.
That foul's on number 14, Hansen. His first, but he has a history of getting into foul trouble quickly.
Yeah, he does. In all the games we've covered, I think he's been in foul trouble in every single one of them.
Yeah, he definitely plays hard, though. Sometimes that just leads to an unnecessary foul, but...
First one's there good from Katona. Here's the drive and dish here by Tyler Ernst. Beautiful dish. Hansen finished with the layup and some traffic, too.
And yeah, Katona a little late getting over there for the help, but Hansen just elevates and is able to make the shot. And Katona misses the second.
Tyler Skies to the rebound.
Wildcats lead by 4.
Looks like a little bit of a trap here.
Wildcats nice passing out of it. Nice passing out of that trap to get a wide open look for number 1, Ernst. He's up to 5 points. This. Now Allen looking inside for Katona. Tipped away by a chance, but he retains possession.
Wildcats are playing with a lot of energy right now.
Dravenga.
Wow. That'll quiet the crowd.
Yeah, Javrenga's now up to 5 points as well.
It's a big shot there. Big crowd quieter.
The chance. Hansen now. Wildcats swing it around. Chance kicks, layers a shot from Leiter. Like to see that.
Yep.
Like to see that. Get him involved.
Finally. He didn't have a shot attempt in our game last week against this week on Tuesday against Eastview.
Hopefully that'll give some confidence to him. There's Katona. Rattles almost in. Wildcats fast break. 3-on-2. Leiter, maybe another.
Come on. Yes.
Ooh, like to see that. Awesome for Leiter. Everyone else is pumped.
Yeah.
And it's a foul on the Shakopee Sabers after the fact.
So it'll be Wildcat ball underneath.
That foul is on number 55, Cordis. A lot of blue jerseys out there for the Wildcats. Need to get someone off. There's Ernst coming off the court, and LeChance. That's 7 players on the court right there.
Yeah, because Emzak and Jalen checked in for the Wildcats there.
Yeah, a little confusion on who the foul was. James, runner.
Beautiful.
Yeah, James
They're making everything right now.
James had some trouble on Tuesday with the runners, but gets that one to go. Cordis going to work on Leiter. Tough finish.
That's a really tough move right there. That's an impressive move from a little guy.
Yeah, extended that left arm out, just out of the reach of 12, Leiter. Not bad defense by Leiter, but just better offense by Cordis. Wildcats do lead by 9 points, 6 minutes to go. Here's Kazemzak trying to make something happen.
It's a really good move. Really tough finish, too. Everything seems to be going in right now.
Yeah, offensively for the Wildcats, they are flourishing. Up to 30 points already. Still got a lot of time to play in the first half. And that foul is on 15, Jalen James. His first foul, only a second team foul for the Wildcats. Kazemzak's so explosive off of that first step. And he just elevates over all defenders as well.
That's a hard move right there, and one.
It's a big guy move for Katona. Gets the foul and makes the bucket.
Yeah, a couple of teammates in here on opposing teams. Jalen and Katona playing the same Fury team in spring. It's kind of a little bit of a rivalry here between those two.
And Katona converts. Makes it an 8-point game. Katona almost got a steal there. Better of Kurt Olhuse, 22, to rip it away. Zemzak, mid-range. Not quite. Rebounded by 23.
They finally missed a shot after about 2 hours of making everything.
Dravenga Tough shot.
Wow,
Off one.
that's a really tough shot. They're making some tough shots here.
One-footed fadeaway, somewhat contested. Nicely done. Chance looking for a cutter. There's Olhus. Cuts to Hansen. Can't quite hang on to it. Good hustle by 4 players there. Kurt Olhus for the Wildcats and 3 other Sabers.
The possession arrow will stay with the Wildcats here. Good hustle there by both teams. Coach Peltier tried to get a timeout there. It was just a little bit too late.
Jump ball goes in the Wildcats' favor. Nice, nice defense there by 22 Olhus.
Can't really do anything though. Fadeaways are very hard to guard.
Yes, they are. And tough to make. Zemzak, nice move. Zemzak kind of waited there for the defender to jump, and then right after took the shot. Cordes, no good. The tip in by 23 Fisher, just not quite either. Olhus takes a 3. Right on that one. Nice rebound there by Katona.
Yeah, really good rebound. Really strong rebound.
There's Cordes.
Quick shot. He's got a quick trigger.
Quick trigger and accurate one as well.
He's made 2 threes so far in this game. He's up to 10 points as well.
Olhus trying to get around the defender. Blocked.
There's Hansen with another offensive rebound.
The chance to try a 3. No good.
Way short.
And Hansen, as he fell on the ground, they're going for offensive rebound, just giving it his all. Couldn't quite get that one to fall with Stravenga.
A lot of quick shots here taken by both teams.
Yeah, a lot of
really
fast
pace.
A lot of 3-pointers taken, especially by the Sabers.
Trying to calm things down here is Peltier. So take his first time out of the game. First time out of the game for both teams. 3:57 left to go in this game half. Wildcats have 32-27 over the Sabers. Really fast-paced start to this game.
Yeah, fast-paced game really results from a lot of 3-pointers shot, because once the 3-pointers missed, it results in a long rebound, and then it's a fast break the other way.
Yeah, both teams aren't really trying to slow anything down, just set up a play. They're just trying to go. It shows on the scoreboard, too. Both teams close. Eagan's at 30 points, and Shakopee's at 27. There's that block, though, from Katona.
Yeah, Leiter needs to go up with the left hand there. It would be a tough angle to use his left hand, but you got to get a better approach to the basket, or else the tall people will block it. Nice anticipation on the block there by Katona as well.
Yeah, really good anticipation.
Timed it up. And a really long. No, it's a full timeout.
Yep.
But yet the Sabers have everyone standing on the court. Kind of interesting. Trying to get the blood flowing in their players, perhaps.
Yeah, keep the blood flowing. Don't sit down during timeouts. Next foul for the Sabers will also be in 1-1 for the Wildcats. Something to keep your eye on. But only 3 minutes left in the half, 4 minutes.
And play is now live again. James with the ball, Leiter.
Beautiful backdoor.
And a nice screen there by Hansen.
That's just a really good move right there.
Katona.
It's a good move, too. He's starting to feel it a little bit. He's up to 8.
Yeah, for a big guy, he's got a pretty quick step and really nice touch on the finishes. Zemzak takes it in, stopped. Good defense there by Leninger. Olhus tries the floater.
Oh, just short. And there's Hansen on the offensive glass.
He is always lingering somewhere.
He's always right there.
Mid-range jumper in and out. Almost
That's a really
in there.
tough pull-up. He's proven he can make them, though. Big shot.
A lot of good three-point shooting by both teams, but the Wildcats just have a few more. That's why they've gotten a 10-point lead late in this first half. Inside of Katana. Hansen, good defense there.
Really good defense.
Arm straight up. No need for a foul call there. And the Wildcats definitely have the momentum in their favor here. Trying to close out the half on a good note. Hughes all the way and gets it to go. Hughes is up to 11 points. He's having a nice night.
They've grown this lead a lot.
Mid-range from Cordes, no good, just left. Wildcats fast break. Zemzak, 3.
Ooh, just off on that one. That would have been a huge shot. The crowd would have erupted here.
Yeah, the Sabres haven't called a timeout yet, but that probably would have forced them to do so. Katona.
Trust in your players right now.
Inside drive. No good for Dravenga, but he will go to the line. Nice take by Dravenga.
Foul there's on number 12, Lucas Leiter. That is his first, team's 4th foul of the game.
You know, I'm surprised to see Leiter not talking to any refs after that foul call. That's one of his staples.
That is his trademark.
Either he disagrees with the call or likes to learn from the foul that's just been committed, but he just stays to himself there.
Back in the game for the Wildcats here, number 23, Cam Chance, and number 11, Cal Schmidt. Back in the game for the Sabres, number 41, Allen.
And Dravenga not quite on that one.
Gets up on defense, though.
Hughes kind of go all the way, kicks to Kazemzak. He'll try another one. In and out. Schmidt keeps it alive. Good
hustle. Oh, just thrown away there.
Yeah, tough pass there for Kazemzak. Dravenga all the way, gets it to go.
It's a good hard take. Avoided the charge there by Jalen.
And Dravenga sure got up the quick fast on that one.
Looks like they're slowing things down here with only a minute left in the half.
Schmidt trying to set a ball screen. Zemzak. Looked like there was some contact there, but no call. Sabres the other way.
A little bit of contact, but not enough there for a foul.
Katona, nice spin move.
Wow.
Once again,
that's a quick move for the big guy.
The big guy showing his athleticism, gets all the way to the hoop with that quick spin move. He's up to 10 as well, double figures. Sabres starting to close in a little bit on this Wildcat lead before the half.
Wildcats looking for the last shot here.
Wildcats want to lead by 7.
Yeah, they've been able to cut this lead almost in half here.
Yeah, I suspect the Wildcats looking for a final shot here.
18 seconds to go.
Yeah, Wildcats tried to look for a final shot in the first half on Tuesday, but it ended up with a dunk on the other end.
Yeah, that was a pretty dunk too.
Looked like Lucas Leiter might have gotten caught with the body as well in that dunk. Here we go. Not quite.
They waited too long there. I think they waited a little bit too long to get something going in the hoop.
It's still somewhat of a decent look, but tough shot, left-handed mid-range. Pretty highly contested too.
Yeah.
And to go into halftime, Wildcats lead. Their score is 41 Wildcats, 34 Sabres. We'll catch you after the break.
First, right away here at halftime. Rules of the halftime meet toss contest. You need to be in the stands for the contest, not on the gym floor, but in the stands. You're going to get a countdown from 3, and then you'll have 10 seconds to toss your main guys aiming for the Iowa Wildcat. In the midcourt logo. Here's your countdown. 3, 2, 1.
And we welcome you to Eagan High School and to Parent Night for the 2017-2018 Eagan Wildcats boys basketball team. Tonight we honor the parents of our junior varsity and varsity boys basketball players. We would like to thank our Wildcat boys basketball parents and families. We are grateful for the support you have provided to the boys throughout this season. You play an important role in our high school community. Your support of your son's efforts in the classroom and on the court make everyone's experience richer. And your gifts of time, talent, and enthusiasm are appreciated by all. Now let's meet the players and their parents. We'll introduce the players in numerical order. We start with number 1, Tyler Ernst, and Tyler's parents, Amy and Tori. Number 3, Finn O'Malley and his parents, Chris and Scott. Number 4, Jack Carlson and his parents, Maureen and Dan. Number 5, Ryan Erickson, his parents, Tara and Bob. Number 10, Jack Hillesheim and his parents, Chris and Rick. Next, we have number 11, Callum Schmidt, and number 55, Aiden Schmidt, with their parents, Rona and Jason. Number 12, Lucas Leiter and his parents, Carolyn and Mark. Number 13, Ben Kozemzak and his parents, Jill and Ken. Number 14, Caden Hansen and his parents, Bridget and Matthew. Number 15, Jalen James and his parents, Jenna and Joey. Number 21, Matthew Verbeck and his parents, Jolie and Dave. Number 22, Kurt Olhughes and his parents, Rhonda and Dean. Number 23, Cam LaChance and his parents, Brenda and Ken. Number 24, Sam Davis and his mother, Nicole. Number 25, Cam House and his parents, Jenny and Chad. And number 41, Carter Starkey and his mother, Claudine. Fans, you've met the Wildcat boys basketball players and their parents. Thank you again, parents, for all of your support. How about a nice round of applause for our Wildcat parents on Parent Night? Thank you.
Hello and welcome back to some high school hoops. Hope you had a nice break. We'll get back to this pretty good game of basketball. Wildcats lead 41-34 over Shakopee. It's been a back and forth game. Wildcats just have the slight advantage as of now.
Yeah, first half was really fast paced, a lot of scoring. 41-34 is a pretty high score for a high school game. Second half should be pretty entertaining if it's the same as first half, especially with how close this game is.
Yeah, to recap the first half, we've seen a lot of good outside shooting by both teams.
A lot of threes. A lot of threes taken, a lot of threes made. Possession to start the half is going to Shakopee here.
And Shakopee, with starting this first half, they're starting number 3, Lockwood Jr. He didn't play in the first half.
And neither did number 32. Wow. Aaron Bosley.
Wildcats, though, have their same starting lineup as the game. Lockwood Jr. trying to find someone. Out of bounds on the Wildcats. Katona just couldn't quite handle that. Sabers putting a little bit of pressure here.
It looks like they're just doing a little bit of a man-to-man press to kind of get the Wildcats out of their groove.
And that's number 2, Leninger on defense.
That's good D.
Yeah, pretty active hands. Almost got a steal. James, long 2.
Just a little bit off there from James.
Quickly up the floor for Shakopee. There's Lockwood Jr.
Beautiful basket by Lockwood Jr.
Yep, getting involved early in this second half.
That was a good cut there. Nice find. A lot of ball pressure here right away.
A chance. Good stop there by Lockwood Jr. And they say the pass is tipped. It'll be Wildcat ball still.
Yep, I saw that. When the ball changes directions like that, you just got to assume it's tipped.
We're still looking for Ladder to continue be involved in this game. He hit 2 threes in the first half.
He's 2 for 2 on all of his shots so far.
Usually pretty reluctant to shoot it, but it was nice to see him at least attempt a few shots, and they went in. There's James for a 3.
He's not shy. Ooh.
Yeah, James sure likes to pull the trigger. And he's a pretty good shooter, too. Katona.
A lot of screen setting here for Shakopee. That's a good pass.
Nice rebound there by Leninger. Gets it to go.
He was very patient there going up on the second one. Let a bunch of guys fly by him.
Yeah, there
Put it up,
wasn't,
make that layup.
wasn't really a Wildcat anywhere near him. Kind of missed him out when they were boxing out. Leninger almost had a steal there. Just tipped it right back to Wildcats. And Kazemzak throws it away as James was back cutting. A little miscommunication there.
Coming back into the game right now is number 22, Kurt Olhus, coming out number 23, LaChance.
And it's always such a tough pass to throw. You don't know if your teammate's going to backdoor or not. Once they backdoor, then you throw it and it's too late. And it just rolls out of bounds.
Yeah, I remember doing that a few times, and coach pulled me right out of the game.
Yeah, it's hard to know who to blame on those kind of passes.
Looked like a kick ball there, but still off of Shakopee, so to stay Wildcats ball anyway.
Yeah, Olhus trying to pass it to Leiter there, just couldn't quite get it through.
Yeah, really, really small window there.
The Wildcats setting something up here. Kazemzak takes it all the way, no good on that, a little short. But he hustles after the ball, gets the jump ball, rips it away from the Sabers, resulting in 32 Bosley ending up on the floor. Bosley definitely a lot smaller than Kazemzak.
Yeah, Kazemzak's a lot stronger than he is, it looks like.
James gets
Good.
it to go.
Little fadeaway floater there.
Yep. And
That was a really tough shot.
tough angle. That's what made it a tough shot. And number 44, Katona, was kind of closing out there, just couldn't quite get there early enough.
Yeah, just missed that block.
There's Leninger for mid-range. No good. Nice rebound by Hansen. Boxing up the much taller Katona.
That was a good box out there.
Getting Hansen up top. Leiter inside. Kazemzak wasn't really ready for it. And Leiter kind of whipped it in there.
Yeah, he threw it pretty hard at him. A little bit of a sloppy start here for the Wildcats. Still lead by 5 though.
Yeah, and at that point, you probably want to bounce pass there. A little softer of a pass.
Yeah, easier to catch there too.
You almost always want to bounce pass anywhere in the paint too, because defenders always have their hands high. That's what my dad always told me, bounce pass, bounce pass.
Ooh!
Lockwood Jr. gets to the hole, wow.
Changes hands in midair to finish. Wow, that was a interesting.
Some shiftiness.
Yeah, wow, that was a really good move. Coming back into the game now, Tyler Ernst checking out, Lucas Leiter. Shakopee 6 with the same 5.
And Hansen trying to get the reach in there, but Lockwood Jr. just adjusts, kind of shifts the ball over to his right hand and then back to the left for the finish. Hansen picks up that foul. That'll be his second personal foul.
Free throw's good there from Lockwood Jr.
Yeah, Lockwood Jr. didn't play in the first half, but he's getting his minutes worth here.
Yeah.
Already up to 5 points. Olhus corner 3. Nice rebound by 13. Kazemzak.
Really nice rebound. Thought James was going to pull that right there.
James gets past his man. Good finish there too.
55 looked like he tipped it there.
Yeah, Cordes was kind of right in the vicinity. Just not enough presence there.
Quick pull up there.
Yeah, long on that shot, Cordes. Here comes the Wildcats.
Too quick of a shot.
Kazemzak all the way over to James. Nice rebound there by Lockwood Jr. Corner 3, short. Ernst saves it to the other team. Bad luck there.
Yeah.
As
Try to save the ball. Just save it right back to 44 Cordes. Katona with the basket.
Yeah, Katona just read that right, stayed in the area just long enough to have the ball passed to him.
And a foul is called there on number 32, Aaron Bosley. That'll only be his first foul though, on the team's first half.
Yeah, Bosley was really playing high pressure defense there.
Yeah.
Just a little too much. And He'll take a seat. He'll be replaced by number 5, Dravenga.
Also number 23, LaChance back into the game for Kazemzak. Pretty entertaining start to the half. Sabers cut this lead down to 2.
Yeah, the Wildcats struggling a little bit on defense. Can't quite defend as well as they had in the first half.
Beautiful move there by Kurt.
But they're scoring enough to keep this lead, as seen by that nice move by Olhus. Dravenga, now Lockwood Jr. Left-handed drive, gets stopped there by Ernst. Nice defense. Reset here for the Sabers, inside drive to Venga.
Beautiful. He's a little bit quicker than Hansen there, and he got a quick first step, get right behind to the hole.
Yeah, Dravenga, pretty comparable player to his matchup, number 22, Olhus. Both really good shooters and drivers as well, which opens up a lot if you can do both of those things.
Especially if you can use that shot fake and get right by a defender. There's Hansen almost getting that offensive rebound. That's a beautiful.
Leininger
kind of hung up in the air, and now the game's tied up at 47.
Hansen.
There's Hansen right back for 2.
Easiest look you'll ever get there.
Yeah, I loved having those. There's a deep 3. Quick shot there.
One-handed rebound by LaChance. Pretty fashionable.
Tight defense here from Cordis.
You can definitely tell the Sabers have picked up their defensive intensity. And a really good look there for 22, Olhus. Just rolls in and out of that cylinder. Rocco Jr. trying to post up. Not the tallest guy on earth, but pretty strong in the paint.
Yeah, he looks pretty strong from where I'm sitting.
And he can elevate over defenders anytime.
Beautiful. That was a nice step back move. Timeout here by Shakopee. First one of the game. Getting set to check back in here is number 11, Callum Schmidt, number 12 for the Wildcats, Lucas Leiter.
And on that previous drive, 22, Leininger might have gotten excused from a little push off there, but not quite enough force.
Also might have been a little bit of a flop there from Hansen.
And Leininger right there, as you can see, really nice take. And he
just floated through the air.
Just scored on this last possession. He's up to 8 points, but he's starting to get going here.
Yeah, he's starting to feel pretty good. Both teams feeling pretty good right now. Shakopee got the lead down from 7 to tied right now.
Yeah, and you can imagine the coach for Eagan, Josh Peltier, not the happiest guy right now as the Wildcats have lost their lead. Now it's a tie game, 49 apiece.
Just got to play hard.
Yeah, Leininger, he definitely got away with the push-off there. Didn't extend super far.
Yeah, kind of kept it inside his body so the ref couldn't see it.
You know, it's hard for the ref to call those too.
Could go both ways.
There's Leiter with the ball.
Handles it really well.
Inside pass to Olhus. And deflected off of Leininger. Good help defense there by him.
Coming back in for Shakopee is number 41, Brooks Allen, and coming back in for the Wildcats, number 13, Ben Kazemzak. Going out, Tyler Ernst and Lockwood Jr.
Olhus, corner 3. Short on that one. And Schmidt went for that ball there. Good effort by him.
Yep, Shakopee tipped it out of bounds, so it'll stay Wildcats ball.
Yeah, Leininger had no choice other than to tip it out of bounds, as the taller Schmidt would have rebounded that ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, Schmidt definitely getting his money's worth in there when he's in the game. Hasn't played a whole lot these last few games, but has had a big impact on the game. The chance, baseline drive. No, quite kicks it out. Shakopee definitely showing a lot better on-ball defense and help defense preventing.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely talked about that in the locker room.
Prevent defense here.
I can tell you that for sure.
Katona got up on that.
Shakopee looking to take the lead here.
Allen looking in there for Katona, gets it to him. Katona just skips it out.
Yeah, nothing really going inside. He's got a very strong defender on him in the chance.
There's Allen, corner 3. Short on that one. Nice rebound by Leininger.
Got to box him out. And the foul there on the chance.
Yeah, Leininger, pretty strong kid. Almost looks like a wrestler. He's has a lot of defined muscles and just works really hard in there as well.
That foul's on Cam Chance there. That's his first foul, team's second foul of the half, so no foul trouble to worry about here so far for the Wildcats. Same thing on the Shakopee end.
Menninger's first. Free throw rattles in.
Shakopee takes the lead here. This is their second lead of the game since it was 4-2, 6-2.
Rebound by Kazemzak. Wildcats looking to reclaim that lead in this possession. Kazemzak.
Wow,
Nice block.
wow. That is a huge block.
Really good help defense too. Had really good help defense throughout this whole second half, but that last play just shows you how well that help defense is playing out.
Ooh. Looked like it might have been off his knee.
But
It'll
those
stay Shakopee ball. Maybe a replay. And yeah, it looked like it just went off his hands there.
yeah, referee probably thought number 11 Schmidt tipped that out.
Maybe another questionable call here as the chance went straight up.
And that will only be LeChance's second personal foul. Got into some foul trouble in the previous game, but has since calmed down. Number 44,
And no one's
Katona.
really in foul trouble at all here.
Katona's first is good. He's got 13 points.
3 players in double digits for the Sabers. Only 1 in double digits for the Wildcats.
Second one doesn't quite fall.
There's an over-the-back foul. Goes to number 55, Will Cordes. That is only his second foul and the team's second foul of the half.
Nice to see a little guy though in the alpha free throw trying to get involved with the rebound.
You gotta do everything. If you're small, you gotta work really hard out there.
Definitely at a disadvantage in this game. And that foul will be on number 41, Allen. So he's trying to defend number 14, Kate Hansen for the Wildcats. Both players getting into it a little bit.
Getting a little chippy down there. I like to see that though.
Yep.
Makes the game more interesting.
Yeah, tensions rising, both teams putting in a lot of effort to this game. They want to win. And it's a great look.
Beautiful.
Really good out of bounds play to get him wide open.
Game's back tied up.
And Hansen's up to double figures. He's in 10 points. Good defense there by 22. Olkius.
Great block. Way to keep his hands up.
Dravenga tried that 1 foot fade away again. Couldn't get it to go.
Everyone's on the floor. They got to get up and get back.
Yeah, Wildcats need to get back. Sabres advantage here. And tipped out of bound by the Wildcats. Good help defense there by 22 Olkius. The Wildcats. Little exchange of words here between Allen and Hansen.
Now Hansen guarding the bigger Katona. Really quick trigger there as well.
And LeChance rips it away.
Strong rebound.
Swung around by the Wildcats. Trying to look inside. Kazemzak seems like he has a mismatch.
Just a little bit overthrown, but good hustle there by Kazemzak to throw it off the defender.
Yeah, Kazemzak would have had a good look there as Dravenga was guarding him, much smaller than Kazemzak. Would have had a decent look.
Back in for the Sabres here is number 32, Aaron Bosley. Going out is number 22, Lenny.
That'll be a hold on Bosley. Caden Hansen sure drawing a lot of fouls on these Sabres.
There he is.
Hansen's got his hands in everything in this game, drawing fouls on the Sabres, getting offensive rebounds. He got 10 points. He's everywhere. Yeah, game definitely getting more chippy here.
Yeah, for sure.
Ref just reminded the players to stay straight up.
Good close out there by James. Cordes can sure stroke the ball.
Not a whole lot. A lot of options here for the Sabres early in this possession. Inside to Katona. Good defense there by 14 Hansen. Katona, three-pointer.
Got it. Wow, that's a huge shot.
Yeah, Hansen too far back on that one, and Katona's got that long arm span, so he can easily shoot it over defenders.
He's a big guy shooting three. He's got 16.
Nice screen slip by Hansen, trying to make something happen for James.
Another block.
Now that's Katona's third block, and some heavy blocks too.
And one there for Kazemzak.
Just incredibly quick on drives to the hoop. Kazemzak, he's got a pretty good night. He's up to 10 points here.
3 players in double figures now for the Wildcats.
And 11, Schmidt back into the game, replacing Hansen.
For the Sabres, number 22, Addison Leninger, and number 3, Bruce Lockwood Jr. back in.
And Kazemzak short on that free throw.
Tyler is set to check back in for Kazemzak in the next dead ball.
Wildcats do trail by 1. 7.5 remaining. Lockwood Jr. trying to make something happen. Kicks it out. Reset here for the Sabres. Katona, another 3, same spot.
Wow. Wow. He's starting to heat up.
Yeah, just hit 2 in a row in that same spot. He's up to 19 almost. Got a lot of points, and that forces the Wildcats to call timeout. It'll be a full timeout. Need to talk some things over as the Sabres start to run away with it here.
Only a second timeout call in the game, so the Wildcats have a couple more left to use.
And for the Sabres, number 33, Garrett Mitchell, not attending in this game. Apparently he does have the flu.
Yep.
Would have liked to see him play. You know, MJ did it way back in the day, had his historic flu game.
Oh yeah, that would have been interesting to see. He's also a really good player for Shakopee, so they're missing him right now.
Yeah, I've played with him multiple years on Fury AAU team. He's a pretty good player, decent shooter, good driver. But the Sabres haven't needed him a whole lot tonight, as the Sabres now have a 4-point lead.
Yeah, really, Charles Katona really heating up right now, really carrying the Sabres here to this 4-point lead. Wildcats need to calm things down, kind of set up some plays, get some shots to fall. They're still right in this game. They just got to try to get the lead back here. 7:13 left to go, plenty of time.
Yeah, Wildcats do have 3 timeouts remaining. Sabres have 4 timeouts as well. The Sabres do have 5 team fouls, kind of getting close to that bonus range, but the Wildcats only have 3 team fouls. They're in good shape.
Yeah, for sure.
And not a super large crowd here tonight, especially Eagan folk. Eagan girls hockey are playing in a state tournament game.
Do we have a score update on that?
I do not. Last time I checked, though, they were down 3 goals.
Down 4 goals. That's a little disappointing.
Hopefully basketball, though, can make some sort of run in the postseason, both boys and girls. Girls start next week. Their first game will be against a very good Eastview team. A chance going to work. It's called for a foul. And that foul will be on number 3, Lockwood Jr. It's only his first personal foul.
Checking back in for the Wildcats, number 14, Hansen, replacing number 11, Schmidt. Got the bigger Katona here on Jalen.
Yeah, interesting matchup there. Maybe use some of that height to deflect potentially a Jalen James 3.
It's his patented shot.
Well, he was trying to get inside for Hansen. Good help defense by the Sabres. All the way to the
really good run out. He's fast.
Yes, he is. That's Cordes scoring
He can
on
fly.
that. Cordes is up to 12 points. There's James 3.
That's big. They needed that one to fall.
Maybe he's starting to heat up here. He's only got 11 points. Usually he gets up into the 15 range. But hopefully that'll give him a spark. Wildcats only down by 3. 6 minutes to go. Lockwood Jr. Good defense here by Hansen.
Yeah, really good defense. Doesn't look like he's a shooter, though, as they're sagging way off.
Yeah, and at this point, the Wildcats
We got a foul there, a hold on number 1, Tyler Ernst. Sorry, foul on Campbell Chance.
That's his 3rd foul.
Kazamzak checking back in for him right now.
And Lockwood Jr. will have a seat as number 32, Bosley, will replace him. Sabers ball out of bounds. Nice cut there by Leninger. Stopped, though. He'll kick it out. Still looking inside for Katona.
Look inside a lot to him.
Nice pass there by Katona for Leninger.
He just off there from Leninger. Got a pretty good look at it, though, right in the middle.
Wildcats just swing it around, looking for a good look. Jalen James.
It's a hard drive there.
And he kind of a little push off there on Jalen James. Not an offensive push off, but enough to create space for him to convert that left-handed layup.
Coming back in is number 3, Bruce Lockwood Jr., replacing number 22, Leninger. Wildcats cut the lead back down to 1 here. Should be an interesting finish.
And scoring on the last play, 15 James. He is a left-handed shooter, and you know, some defenders just aren't as used to that. A lot of less left-handed players, and he just finished that left-handed layup so nicely. Just absorbing that contact. Lockwood Jr. kicks it. Here comes Dravenga, lost it.
That's good D. Got on the ground, though. That was a hard pass to make.
Yeah, he thought he had an open Katona, just not quite there. Wildcats setting something up, potentially trying to get the lead on this possession.
Setting up a play here.
Yeah, close game here. Looks like it might come down to the wire. Only have 4.5 remaining. Ernst takes it, good stop. Tries to get a cutting hold loose. Katona.
Wow. That's a hard take right there.
He's had a lot of strong takes this game. Either uses his strength to go through defenders or just uses his athleticism to get around them. Very versatile player.
Yep, and here is that nice steal there from number 32, Aaron Bosley, on the run out. Good find. Yeah, he's just, Kazemzak tried to get that off the backboard.
Yeah, and the Sabres were so quick that last possession of just getting the ball up the floor. No chance for the Wildcats to hunker down on defense. That last timeout was called by the Shakopee Sabres, so now each team does have 3 timeouts.
Plenty of timeouts, though, with only 4:08 left in this game.
And that shot is well within Jalen James's range. His range goes a few feet beyond what you just saw.
Next foul for Shakopee. Wildcats will be in the 1-on-1 as well. That's nice to note.
The only person with 20 points or more in this game is Katona. He's had a nice game. A lot of
4 players in double digits, though, for the Wildcats, too.
Katona's had most of his points on the inside, but has hit a few 3-pointers and mid-ranges.
Oh, yeah.
Very inside-out
He hit 2 of those 3s in a row. That was big in their comeback. I don't think he has came out of this game either. He's not sat on the bench yet.
And he doesn't look tired at all either.
No. Which is very impressive.
You know, we haven't seen a lot of Leiter recently, just hit those 2 threes in the first half. Like to see him get more involved. Tried to get to the hole there, kicks it to Kazemzak, mid-range. Pull up. No, but Leiter rebounded it and chucks it.
Right off his leg.
Yeah, chucks it right at 32 Bosley. Looks like a baseball move there. Just kind of wound up on that throw and just right off the leg of Bosley. Old Hughes kicks to Hansen. Lost it on the drive, but kept with it. There's Jalen James.
Wow, that was deep.
But it was short, however. He needs to get a little more on that. Potentially getting a little tired here, as it is the end of the game.
Winding down here.
Wildcats really need to have some good defensive possessions here.
Oh, yeah.
The scoring might come, but they can't let this lead grow any bigger for the Sabers.
Can't let 44 shoot the ball right now. And he did. And short. Good defense there. And the foul will put Caden Hansen in the 1-on-1 at the line.
And that foul will be on number 41, Allen, as he tried to go for the offensive rebound.
That is his third personal foul.
And another big factor in this game determining who might win is free throws.
Yep, free throws are huge. Can't stress it enough.
Yeah, and it starts right here for the Wildcats, because from here on out they are in the bonus. Hansen not good on his first. Not the greatest free throw shooter. He does have his ups and downs. And right now he does seem to be in a slump.
Yeah.
The Wildcats might need some other ways of scoring. Just the Sabers always looking to get it in Katona. Definitely, they definitely play through him.
Yep, for sure.
And especially with how hot he's been, why not?
Haven't seen a lot from. There's a foul on number 14, Hansen, holding Katona.
Yeah, getting a little too physical there. Hansen is a pretty physical player, but just too much on that one, and the refs caught him. That is his third personal foul. Only the 5th team foul.
Cordes out top here.
Now Allen with the ball inside of Katona once again.
Playing through him on pretty much every possession. Gets a touch.
Allen will try a three.
That's huge.
That is huge. Only 2 minutes remaining now, and the Sabers do have a 6-point lead.
Both teams still have 3 timeouts as well.
Wildcats need to be pretty close to flawless from here on out.
And the foul there is on 14, Hansen.
That's the 4th on him. Got to be careful. Don't want him to foul out. He's been a pretty good player so far this game. But he will take a seat as number 23, the chance will come in.
Yeah, that is his 4th personal foul.
Wildcats need to apply some pressure and make something happen. And timeout here taken by the Sabers. Full timeout. Gives the Wildcats an opportunity to talk things over, put on some more pressure.
As we see this last foul.
Yeah, not sure what the ref saw there. Pretty weak foul at this point of the game, especially.
Yeah, especially with this game this close. Pretty weak foul call there.
Yeah, especially these last 5 minutes has been riddled with so many contact plays and such, and to call that at this stage really hurts the Wildcats too. Just an empty possession, which you cannot afford.
Getting a few fan shots in here.
Yeah, the fans not in the happiest states. You know, they're down 6 points. Momentum definitely in the Sabres' favor.
Yep, for sure.
But it'd be nice to see back-to-back wins here at home for the Wildcats.
Yeah, it would. Haven't done that this year.
Yeah, the Wildcats definitely not out of it though. Plenty of time.
Minute 45 left. You got plenty of time. You don't have to start hucking up threes here either. A lot of teams think, oh, we're down 6, only a minute 45 left. You got to start shooting threes. That's just not true. You can go for a layup. You just got to play some good defense. That's what it's all about.
Yep.
Shakopee with the ball right now, and they also have the possession arrow.
And there is no shot clock, so they do need to apply some pressure.
A lot of it. And right now, there's Kurt right there getting up on the ball.
Yeah, Wildcats players pretty good at applying pressure. So far, nothing's happened quite yet.
Shakopee probably looking for nothing but a layup here. That's what I'd be thinking in my mind right now. And there it is. That's what they wanted.
The Wildcats really do need to score here.
Yep, this would be big here for them to get a basket.
Old Heels to try a three.
Short. And Katona with a huge rebound for the Sabers.
The Sabers have no need to rush. Just try to draw a foul or get another wide open layup.
That was a beautiful find from number 5, Dravenga to Cordes.
Yeah, Shakopee Sabers will take that any day. Just a little too much pressure by the Wildcats, and they just couldn't quite get out of that pressure and rotate. And now Shakopee does have a 10-point lead, a little under a minute to go. And another full timeout here taken by
Wildcats now they gotta start shooting some threes though.
Yes,
Can't really be looking for layups here.
It has come to that point. Not only do you need to shoot some threes, but you got to get some offensive rebounders too.
Yeah, you gotta get boards. If you miss a shot, you have to get the rebound, and this game's almost over.
Yeah, you can't go to the other end on defense and give up any points at this point, especially wide open layups like these last 2 possessions. At least have the Sabers shoot some free throws.
Yeah.
But it just has not worked out that way.
Sabres probably talking it over, just play straight up defense, and that's really all you have to do, just play straight up defense, get the rebound. That's all you have to do here at the end of this game, make your free throws, and you gotta win.
And there's us on your screen, having a fun time over here.
Oh yeah, enjoying the game.
Yeah, too bad the night is almost over. But we will be back here next Friday when the Wildcats, Wildcats play Lakeville North Panthers.
Gotta get a quick shot. Wow.
Potentially a dunk here by Katona. Yes, sir.
Wow. Flying. And almost got that steal and threw it out of bounds, Ben.
And that last series of events will probably cap off tonight's game.
That was a big slam down the game.
And with that dunk, Katona is up to 23 points. Highest score of the game for either team. Just an awesome night by Katona.
Yep. Pretty much won Shakopee this game, in my mind.
Ball bobbled around there quite a bit. Wildcats do end up with it. Old Hughes throws it up, not quite. Good hustle there by both teams, getting the ball. And the Sabres will be granted a timeout. Coach Peltier for the Wildcats strongly disagrees.
Yep, very strongly. He is very upset on the sideline.
He believes nobody had possession.
Can't really do anything about it now. They're down 12 though with only 18 seconds left. That wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough to come back from this.
It'd be the Texas A&M UNI game all over again for March Madness. If anyone watched it besides me.
And there's Katona picking that pocket of Kurtz.
Huge dunk.
1 foot, 2 hands. Pretty easy for him.
Yep, he can definitely fly.
And the Sabres, your Sabres just expect to be fouled. Wildcats are definitely not going to let up at all. They're still mad about what happened. And number 5, Dravenga, will go to the line. He's going to shoot 1 and 1.
Yep.
And that'll be 14, Caden Hansen's 5th foul. So he'll have to retire from the game. Hansen, pretty decent night.
Yep.
Did score in double figures.
Katona checking out, the star of the game for Shakopee. 23 points, and coming in for him is Bruce Lockwood. Also checking back in after this free throw.
And that previous foul call was changed to number 13.
Yep.
So Caden Hansen will be able to stay in the game.
Addison Leninger checking in for Will Cordes. Also a pretty good game here for Shakopee for him.
Dravenga finds the bottom of the net there. He's up to 13 points on the night.
Pretty easy money for him from the line.
Yeah, a lot of Shakopee starters did get in double figures, so a nice contribution from their starting lineup.
2 for 2 at the line.
Deep 3 from Olhuse. Rattles out. It'll be Shakopee ball. 10.5 seconds on the clock. could probably just stay in the backcourt.
Yep.
But to play it safe, they'll cross over. The nice win for the Shakopee
Yeah,
Sabers.
beautiful win. As they were down, I think they were down, what, 10 early? Yeah. 14? Yeah, beautiful comeback win as they win by 14 over the Wildcats, 72-58. Pleasure having you guys with us on the air. We'll see you guys next Friday at home against Lakeville North. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thank you.